Good morning and welcome to the 8th episode of Energetics and Food Inspiration. This week we are called to relax, to continue to speak our truth and acknowledge our connection with all of life. Join me each week as I share guidance and inspiration related to your food choices, the energy centers in your body that are influenced by them, and the actions that you can take. We are all energetic beings, and food also has an energetic signature. Our health is determined by the flow of energy through our bodies and into our metabolic network. The relationship that we have with food and how we eat can be a clue as to how we approach everything else in our lives. And there's the universal law of creation that shows us that the outside world is a reflection of our inner world. As within, so without. So let's dive into this week's cards. The first card is from the second energy center, the sacral chakra. And this card has shown up before, and its appearance this week is, I think, important. The card says, I relax into who I am with soft, luscious tropical fruits. And I believe that this is important because we're coming to the end of the second month of 2024. And maybe you feel that there's an increase in the spin of the hamster wheel because the pace of life is getting busier, or you're ready for some downtime. So this card says, I relax into who I am with soft, luscious fruits. And this second chakra energy is our seat of creativity. And when we're in high gear of workaholic actions, then our fun factor dries up. And that can look like feeling frustrated or weighed down by your emotions, not being able to carry out your creative potential, which could look like eating the same foods all the time or following the same routine. Now, when you introduce tropical fruits like papaya and mangoes, peaches, cantaloupes, they leave you feeling lighter. And there is that sense of summer freedom. They are a reminder to relax, because when we are relaxing, then we become more creative in our ideas, our thoughts, and our problem solving. This week, schedule time to relax and slow down. Include some of these tropical fruits at your meals. And remember that when we allow ourselves time to be, we are more productive when we get to the doing. Now, if this is the first time that you are stopping by to watch me, hi, welcome. My name is 𝙀𝙤𝙚𝙀𝙚 and I am a reformed supermom, hormone specialist and nutrition life coach. And I help women in their mid-40s to release their sugar cravings, hot flashes, and poor sleep so that they can have a positive relationship with their body and prioritize their health and well-being to enjoy the next phase of life with confidence. So I'm so glad that you're here. Now let's look at the second card. The second card is from the throat chakra, the fifth energy center, and it has appeared now for 3 weeks in a row. Are you taking notice? Because I certainly am. And tuning in to who you are and what you stand for really seems to be the message that is coming through very loudly and very clearly. When our throat chakra is healthy and balanced, It serves as a gateway to express and communicate our emotions, our thoughts and feelings of the energy centers, of the other energy centers through sound in a genuine and true way. So this week's card says, I speak my truth about eating. This is not so much about what you eat, but how you perceive the truth of your choices. What have you learned from eating in the way that you do? When you eat in this way, what have you discovered about yourself, about the eating experience? And can you express the truth of the matter to yourself and others as it comes to light? Now, I know that all sounds very esoteric and up in the sky, very woo. So remember, there are universal truths like gravity, the sky being blue, and E equals mc squared. And then there are personal truths, and these emerge in each moment. So when it comes to speaking your truth about eating and food, what is the truth for you when it comes to eating vegetables, takeaways, traditional family gatherings, meat, cooking, planning your meals? What are those truths that you have? This card requires time and mindfulness to consider what your truths are. And what may have been true for us at one point may no longer be the case. And that's okay. When I work with my clients, they come to me with their own food truths that may have not served them as well as they wished. So by incorporating the simple nourishment plating system and using recalibrate sessions, I help them to clear negative emotions and associations with food and deep-rooted ideas surrounding food. Now, would you like your own personal energetics and food inspiration session? Each month, I offer a limited number of personal energetics and food inspiration sessions, and I will make a recording for you, just like what you're watching now, once I have received some background information from you, and then we will have a private session to answer any questions that you may have once you have watched the recording. So to get my personal guidance around your food and lifestyle habits, you can comment EFI and EFI down below, and I'll send you my calendar link to book your session. The third card says eating is an opportunity to acknowledge my interconnection with all of life. Yes. Totally true. Amazing. And this card is from the 7th chakra, the 7th energy center, the crown chakra. And now the crown is associated with being able to trust our higher self, believing that there is a power or force greater than ourselves, and knowing that we are supported in all actions by this greater power. So, of course, it makes sense. No man is an island, and we are all connected. And each time we eat, we have a chance to consider this web of connection. So let's do that now and see this connection of energies that are all linked, starting with sunlight, which allows all things to grow, and the water for the soil that grows what we need to eat, the farmer who picks, the farmer who feeds, the insects that pollinate, the picking, packing, shipping process, the displays created in shop so that you can choose and you can see all the energies that went in to the food that is now in your kitchen, ready to be prepared and eaten by you and your family. So this week, take time to recognize just how connected you are to all of life. I have a bonus card this week. It is the card of truth from the fifth energy center, the throat chakra. So it's driving home that we need to be speaking our truth. And we are our most genuine and real, true selves when we speak our truth out loud in the company of others. Our voices tell ourselves and others what we dream of, what we love and are passionate about, and our desires. What we choose to eat is the truth of ourselves. How, when, where we eat is the truth of who we are. Who we eat with is the truth of who we are. Are you saying yes to your truth or to what others want you to say yes to? Take note this week of where you are saying yes for yourself versus yes to others. Now, at the time of this recording, I have space to work with 4 women privately who are ready to unlock their mojo, razzle dazzle by having a healthier relationship with their body and a positive frame of mind to enjoy the next phase of life by releasing cravings, hot flashes, and poor sleep, and who no longer want to follow a diet cycle of restriction and willpower. So if that is you, then you are welcome to comment below. More info, please. Or you can send me a private message on Facebook or send me a DM. I would love to work with you and we can look at what that would look like for you. For more information on what working with me looks like, I will pop a link into the first comment below, and that'll take you to a post that I have written about working with me. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Let me know what you choose to follow this week and show your appreciation by loving this post and sharing it with your friends. I will see you next week for another energetics and food inspiration session. See you then.